The regime succeeded in crushing the protests, but the widespread desire for change continues. BBC Persian's Baran Abbasi reports.
Confronted by supporters of the regime for refusing to wear a headscarf in public, this Iranian woman remains defiant despite her picture being taken and being threatened with legal action. Scenes from the streets of Karaj, a city near Iran's capital. It's a rebellious act, unthinkable before last year's uprising. The unrest was sparked by the death of Mahsa Amini in custody. The 22-year-old was arrested by the morality police, accused of not adhering to the strict dress code rules. Her death sparked nationwide protests, which continued for months, with women taking a leading role. 1 year on, the mass street protest may have died down, but the determination of many Iranians to push for regime change is unwavering. Maryam took part in the demonstrations since the first day. She says last year's events have already brought about fundamental changes to society.
I think it's like something that has been broken and it can't be the same. People are angry, people are tired. There is no hope for future, and every family has someone in prison or someone has been killed. So it can't be like before.
Many women no longer adhere to the strict dress code, even some who grew up in religious families.
The authorities used the hijab as a pretext to shed the blood of many innocent people. It made me very upset at that point. I made a decision to remove my hijab.
But the regime is hitting back. A new draft law unveiled by Parliament brings in much harsher punishments for women and girls who fail to wear the hijab. The morality police that had largely retreated immediately after the death of Mahsa Amini are now back on the streets, arresting women they decide are violating the hijab rules. Also, women often face abuse and anger from more conservative Iranians. This CCTV footage that went viral on social media shows a man throwing a tub of yogurt over the heads of 2 female customers who were not wearing the headscarf. But those like Maryam who continue to publicly disobey the law hope for a free society for everyone in the future.
If this regime completely overthrown from its roots, it can happen that women live together in peace no matter what they believe to. I hope someday can see that day in our country.
Baran Abbasi, BBC News.